I'm back. Space-time. I like to think on stuff like this, as amateurish as I am, and as little as I truly know, relative to what can be known. I have an idea. I heard recently that a group of physicists came up with the idea, and as their theory tests out, that space-time can be thought of as the surface tension of a bubble of water. I have a Bible where God calls waters, calls this universe waters. And that's a fascinating idea. If space-time is water, by the way, I'm just going to deal with that. It's a water, metaphorically speaking, from our perspective, it's a water. What happens to water over time? It evaporates. And I just want to lay that one out there. So, what is the eventual end of this universe? It evaporates. What happens when space-time evaporates? Well, the forces involved with space-time, i.e. gravity, and the quantum forces, which gravity has to be one of them, energy and force, all of a sudden have no boundaries. They could just go everywhere, and they probably will. My Bible says that the heavens shall what's the word? Well, I'll use the word dissipate with a fervent heat. With no space-time boundaries, because it's evaporated. Here's another thing scientists are wondering: how come space-time, how come space, the universe as we know it, is continued to expand, even accelerate? One of the thoughts brought up was, what's it accelerating or expanding into? A vacuum? Not quite a vacuum, not a vacuum like we know a vacuum, but rather a vacuum of all things. Not even space-time, therefore space-time is literally, somebody said one time that space-time is like spreading out like a drop of water. That's another interesting concept. When you put a drop of water on a table, it'll, you put a few drops on a table, it'll spread out. Of course, surface tension will eventually limit how far it spreads, but so anyway, what's it expanding into? Nothing. In that nothingness, there are no boundaries. Space-time is the boundary. And it has no limitations, ergo it's expanding faster and faster and faster and faster. Scientists have discovered that universes away from us are literally traveling faster than the speed of light. So the speed of light can be broken, but it's more like you going away and this galaxy going away from that galaxy on the other side of the universe. All interesting and fascinating thoughts. I love thinking about that stuff. I wish that's all I had to think about. But no, I'm supposed to be a dummy. Enough said. Click.